Okay, after the pencil outlined, I like to use like purplish or lavenderish color to go over the outlines one more time. Okay, the petals. Okay, lavender color, lavenderish, a little purplish, or don't want to go over the outlines one more time. A bit of fluid, long lines, the long lines. Then I'm gonna make this part a little bit bigger. Come out a little bit. And this is another one. Snake head, outlined a little bit. Turn outside a little bit. And come back in. Follow the circle. Follow the circle. Follow the circle. That's the last one. Then I'm gonna make sure this is followed through, and this is followed through. Fingers follow through with the snake tail of the snake. And we'll come back here. Then we're gonna use the pinkish red to color the snake. So gonna be a darker one side and a lighter on the other side. Almost like shadings. We start out with the darker side. Darker side. Dark side. One side is a little lighter. Okay, I'm just gonna going down. How do you make it a little lighter here? Okay, I'm gonna outline it a little bit. Then I'm gonna use a lighter pinkish color. It's pinkish color right now. I'm gonna go to the body here, but this part gonna be a little bit of pinkish, more pinkish, and light, very light, pinkish. And also we're gonna do the pinkish at the petals. Petals. Okay, I'm gonna use this pinkish color for the petals. For the flower petals, and a pinkish color for the flowers petals. Now I'm gonna color it. Use the brush, pink brush. Gonna color the pink part. Oh, that's beautiful right there. Pink part. Pink part right there. Okay, try not to blend too much. Just barely. Just barely. Then we're gonna add some dark color later. Okay, so that's the pinkish part. Then we're gonna add dark color later. And I'm also gonna color the snake, the darker part. The snake. Kind of pinkish, but eventually I want to add a little purple to it, so not gonna be too bright. So just brush in. Okay, leave the leaf part alone. The leaves kind of skinny. Make the outline looks better. Light. Make that light, very light. Very light. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the green part a little bit. Just take it like medium green and go over the green part, the leaves, the green part. Okay, we'll get this little bit sharper green. The green there. Now we're gonna go over the stem part. Hopefully it doesn't have to be this thin. Let's make it a little thicker. Continue, use your finger. You can continue on this piece here, and 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 a small piece right here. So this is one just, you can make it a little bigger, right? So we don't have to be that small. Okay, bigger. And this one too. Now I'm gonna use the paint brush again. we're gonna paint the leaves. You paint the leaves green. Like brush over. Brush over. I'm just gonna brush over. Take your time, slowly. 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 Slowly going down. Slowly going down. Okay, after the outline, I'm gonna apply a little bit of lighter green. Lighter green. Lighter green. We may have to add darker green later, but right now we're just gonna do a first draft, which is the lighter green part. Okay, gonna continue on. Make this all of these greens looks good. It doesn't have to be exact the same, as long as the variation of the color is there. Somehow I put extra right here and here too. So it's gonna be later I'm gonna add a little red in there. See how that's gonna go. All right, continue on doing this flower here. This leaf. And continue on this leaf right here. Right here, just keep blending it in. Look at those beautiful greens in there. Then come down, work on this one a little bit, just barely. Don't do too much. We'll come back later. Okay, now I'm gonna work on the dark part of the flowers a little bit, and this is a little darker red, like I think it's purplish, dark red, purplish, maybe. Maroon color or something like that. I'm gonna outline these flowers a little bit. Outline the flowers. Outlined it. Then I'm gonna apply the darker red. So this pink, this is a little pinkish dark red. Pinkish dark red. Right here. Okay, now we're gonna paint the dark part. Dark part. This is the kind of like dark red, but okay. Now I'm gonna use this dark red. Has a little rose there too. I'm gonna outline it a little bit. Outline it. Come down here. Outline it a little bit. Slowly outline it a little bit. Then we're gonna work on this little. Also, this pinkish little color here. We're gonna work on different values. This part a little bit, different values. Let's see, I can slowly put this together. Okay, now we're gonna paint this. We're gonna paint this pinkish part a little bit. This part's like a little pinkish right there. Paint this all together. Slowly. Do a little bit here. Okay, I'm gonna do it slowly. I'm gonna take my time. Then I'm gonna do this part. Take your time. Figure this out. Now I'm gonna add a dark green to this the stem. Dark green. And half dark. And half dark. And half dark. And this one's also half dark, but it's a little more than half. And I'm gonna do that dark and dark, dark, dark in the front. And this one's dark. And now we're gonna work on this petals a little bit. Give it a little pinkish color. Pinkish color. Now we're gonna color it. Make it light. Make it light. That looks good. And that part is finished. Okay, then I'm gonna add like a dark brownish. Probably it's brownish. Oh, no, still purplish, brownish red. Then add a little bit darkness to it. So just color it in. That one side is darker. Just color it in. Okay, I'm gonna paint this part a little bit. Use paintbrush. That's nice. Nice blend. Nice blend. Nice blend. This side's a little lighter. If you can. Just take your time. Blend them in. Blend in. Okay, now I'm gonna work on, while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm gonna work on my greens a little bit more. My greens a little more. Greens, a little bit darker. Okay, paint a little bit. Make a little bit more saturated. More saturated. More saturated. More saturated. Turn. More saturated. Okay, now I'm gonna add a little brown to it because I don't want to be too pinkish. Add a little brown. I don't want to be too pinkish. So I'm gonna add a brown to it. The brown. There's the brown to outline it. Okay, I'm gonna add a little orange. So it doesn't look like too pinkish. Look at that. Getting more life to it. Yeah, a little bit more orange. Okay, let's work on the last time for the brown, for the little bit of orange in there. Right here. Orange. You see this orange here? That looks good. And we'll come down here more. Just go down. A little bit orangish. Yeah, a little bit more saturation. A little bit more saturation. Okay, I'm gonna use yellow, orange yellow. I'm gonna add a little bright yellow to it. Give it a more bright yellow. To go with it. Bright yellow. Okay, we're finishing up with the Chinese zodiac snake. And I'm gonna write the dates on it. Frank Yan, and today is the January 29th. 2025. And Happy New Year to everybody.